convince them that corruption is not a way of life in public service. You cannot. Because these citizens encounter corruption every day, and they have even factored in their budgets. They have even factored in even their time of executing any activity in this country. One good example is even in transport sector, that you get matatu owners and even transporters, they always budget for briberies along roadblocks. And it's official in offices. Chukua hii 2,000 ya leo ya police. They know every roadblock perhaps is 200. So they count all roadblocks and then they pay. So what else? What other evidence do you look for? Recruitment of our police, our military. Now it is obvious. When they hear that recruitment will be in August or July, people start preparing to sell their shambas. Because for sure, if you have 200,000 or 400,000, for sure you will get employed. And we've seen it across, all of us here know. That if somebody comes to, like chairman of public service, to be helped to get a slot, the chairman will not get. But somebody who has sold a shamba next door will get his child being employed. And for sure, you will know, you will connect the sale of the shamba, an acre, and employment. What else will wananchi think? It is obvious. KRA, people have gotten used to. They know that the first leg of demand is to make you get aware that you need to prepare for money, because somebody gives you a demand of 100 million, 200 million, money that you have never made yourself as tax. You are invited, the negotiation starts. And then they ask for bribes. And then all of a sudden, everything disappears in the computers, in the high tax, everywhere. You are clean when you've paid. All the sectors have their form of corruption. And the president is very clear, very firm, and that is why we are here. As agencies that have been established, among other responsibilities, is to fight this vice. And therefore, we are encouraging you this morning that let us reboot and let us move out. For those who have mandates of prevention, let us move in and come up with strategies of prevention. We don't need new laws here, we don't need regulations, we don't need policies, we all have them. We go and implement and move with speed. Let us start simple. Let us enforce the laws that are in place. Let us enforce and ensure that our internal controls are functioning. Let us speed up investigations. Let us tighten it up. Let us not be selective. Let us roll prosecution as fast as we can. We have to have conversation with judiciary so that we move as fast as we can. You know you have the mandate. You know you are independent offices. You know the executive cannot order you to do what you are supposed to do, but the Constitution demands. And you know your offices are there because of the people of Kenya who has delegated that power and responsibility of your office. So it is not ours, it is not personal, but let us obey, let us respect, and let us execute what the Constitution has demanded us of doing it. So therefore, this is today's message from the President, that he wants dignity of this country restored. He wants confidence and trust by the people of Kenya restored. He wants to see efficiency, and he wants to see all agencies without any exception performing their duties and functions as is provided by law or statutes that established your offices. For the last 2-3 weeks, we have also heard that there are certain senior officers across government that they are still resisting and trying to protect those who even EACC have told them to step aside for them to carry out investigation. We are saying, if you are obstructing DPP, if you are obstructing EACC, if you are obstructing DCI, you will become a person of interest and you will be invited to write a statement why you are obstructing justice. So we are asking all of us across government that let our agencies do their job. If you think an officer is innocent, he will remain innocent if he truly is innocent. They are not the first ones to be told, go home, we do investigations. We have so many examples that people have gone home and come back because they are found to be not culpable in any way. So the assurance from me and the President is that you have to discharge your mandate without fear and also without favor. No one, and let no one intimidate you, let no one distract you, and let no one try to influence you to do something that is against your call of duty and against the mandate that either the Constitution has given you or the statutes of this land has given you. The country has made great strides in legal and policy reforms, press freedom, prosecution of several cases, asset recovery, privatization of non-performing state agencies, development of industry code of conduct, entrenching the independence of the judiciary and the police, as well as many other reforms in the public service and also the private sector. Building on the constitutional foundation and this intervention, the President is keen to see renewed effort in the fight against corruption and enhanced collaboration between the intelligence, investigation, prosecution, and restitution agencies. Further, His Excellency is committed to ensure that these agencies work within the confines of their independence, devoid of any political or executive influence and interference. I encourage you to undertake your work boldly, ensuring that your work of investigating, prosecuting, and restitution is based on evident merit in line with the applicable laws. We have the sacred duty. We have the sacred duty of defending the Constitution and protecting individual rights